slow moving or taking a lot of your effort, taking a lot of time. Lightning, control your anger or you will be sorry. It seems like you may be a little bit angry that something is taking a long time or you're angry over this problem. But goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth, okay? Everything is going to be fine. And if there is a problem here, it is something to do with your spiritual growth. It's going to help you to grow, maybe part of something in your chart. And look, climbing towards success. So something will have a successful outcome, but it looks like, and I do believe that this could have something to do with material wealth because of the climbing towards success. But looks like maybe you're going to go through a little bit of a difficult time with that camel. Let's pull you an angel message. We'll just keep those all on the side, and we will talk about them as we go through the reading. Raise your vibration. So this card comes out usually when you are feeling a little bit down or you have a problem and they're telling you to, this is my card of like, don't worry, be happy, okay? You need to lift yourself up, raise your vibration, feel happier, and when you do, everything will be better, all right? So once again, we'll just keep that on the side and let's pull out some tarot. I'm going to use the Light Seers Tarot today. The Hermit in the center of your reading, sign of Virgo. That is my card of being alone, taking the time out, possibly doing some research about something, but you are thinking. This is also a card of spiritual growth, all right? You may be seeking some expert advice or you may be researching something. When the first card comes out, then I like to cut them. Let's cut them. Let's get these cards out of the middle here and see what else is going on. All right, did I say Virgo? Challenge position, Page of Wands. That is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. This could be a younger fire sign that you're dealing with. But this is generally good news. It is something that you're excited about. It's something that you are waiting to tell everyone about. But it is in the challenge position. So you may actually be waiting on this news. And the angels set off my alarm to let me know that I am right. So you're waiting on something. Okay. Queen of Pentacles at the base of the reading, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This is someone who is grounded, who is stable, who has everything that she needs. Your money is fine. So this reading may be based on your money. I just heard more than expected. More than expected. Okay. Let's keep going. This is my queen of, she can bring home the bacon and fry it up in the pan. She has equal balance of her home and her family, and she's usually very helpful. She moves slowly, methodically. She takes her time, makes her plans, makes sure everything is perfect before she moves along. In the past position, we have the Ten of Wands. So that's good that it's in your past. That is a burden. That is a heavy load. That is a lot of work, a lot of effort, which we're seeing here with the camel. So you had to persevere through something. Sagittarius energy, crowning the reading, we have the Five of Cups, sign of Scorpio. All right, so this is what is on your mind, the Five of Cups. So you're sad about something. I feel like you may have released a person over here because of the Hermit can sometimes signify ghosting energy. So you may have released some type of burden and ghosted a person. And the challenge position would be the communication with that person. But now that the Five of Cups is on your mind, I feel like you're sad over this loss. The forward position, the Wheel of Fortune. Things are shifting, things are changing. If you have a North Node in Aries, this reading is for you. The Wheel of Fortune and the Star card are my North Nodes. This is fate, this is destiny, this is karma, okay? That is the 4 fixed energy. It is Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus, all right? So someone may be stubborn here. In your roller attitude, we have the Magician. Very nice. Gemini, Virgo energy. It's mercurial. It's mostly Gemini to me, but I'm just going to move those out of the way. This is manifesting. This is sometimes a new beginning. It's having all of the tools that you need to do something, to get to this success, okay? The outside influences, we have the Ace of Wands. Very nice. There's another new beginning here. There's something that you're attracted to, something that you're excited about and passionate about. Seems to be very significant. So if you were sad over, see, this is what I'm getting already. You released someone or something here and you were sad about it, but it was your destiny. It was supposed to happen. So it's like you kind of took some type of break here, and now you got this new energy coming in that seems really exciting. All right, your hopes and fears is the Death card, sign of Scorpio again. So you're hoping that something is over. You are fearing that something is over. Interesting. Interesting. Every time the Death card comes in that position, I'm like, All right, let's see the final outcome. We have the 4 of Cups, sign of Cancer. That is my card of I'm sad, I'm bored, and I want something more on the bottom of the deck. Well, there's your success. 6 of Wands, Leo energy. Okay, so something is going to be successful, but it looks like it's at the very beginning stages here. 6 of Wands is Leo, 5 of Wands is underneath that, which is also Leo energy for me. Okay. Okay, Aries, so I do feel like you are a little bit down about something. I do like to point out the infinity symbol when it comes up in a reading. It's on the Death card in this deck, and it's also on the Magician. There's something new over here that you're manifesting. There was something stressful, something difficult in your life that needed to be released here. And I feel like the universe stepped in. I do feel like there could have been some anger or an argument or something here. And I feel like something may have changed suddenly due to this incident. The 5 of Wands can also indicate competition. So I don't know if you could have had some competition in a relationship and you decided to move on from it. You could have had some type of competition at a job and you moved on from it. Whatever it is, the 4 of Cups and the 5 of Cups is you focusing on the empty cups and not turning around and seeing what is behind you. The Death card being in the hopes or fears is, it's almost like confusion. It's like you don't know whether you should, I feel like you're thinking, should I return to the past? Should I try and repair this situation? Should I try and get over this sadness? Because I feel like something is missing in my life. I miss this person. I miss, you know, the good times that we had. I miss the home that I lived in. I miss the coworkers that were at my job. But if you ever got an astrology reading done, which if you're a regular at my channel, you know that I'm in the process of learning astrology, but I'm learning a lot about your chart. And I feel like you should get a chart reading because you will find out that there is a certain path that you are supposed to follow, okay? And it could be going towards your North Node. If you're not on the path where you're supposed to be, then the universe kind of steps in and they say, all right, we're going to have to, this is going to hurt a little bit, Aries, but, you know, we have to kind of push you forward because you're not supposed to be here anymore. You needed to release this. You needed to let go of this. And whatever it was, it increased your spiritual growth with this Hermit card. Now, I do feel like with this Page of Wands in the challenge position, it almost kind of makes me feel like you're thinking about reaching out to someone, or you're thinking about communicating with a person, possibly an earth sign. But the Queen of Pentacles down here makes me feel like someone may have even left a job here that was very difficult, very challenging. Maybe you had a difficult boss. I mean, it could have been anything. You've moved on. The Hermit is... You do have Jupiter in your 12th house right now. The Hermit is not the 12th house, but this is an expansion of rest, relax, retreat. You're right now, you're in some downtime. And it looks like you're thinking about the past and you're thinking about what happened, but you're manifesting something new over here. So if it was a relationship that you let go, or even a job, or whatever it is, this is beautiful. This Ace of Wands, I feel like something that was weighing you down was causing you not to discover something about yourself. This is a very talented energy to me. Someone may realize some type of talent that they didn't know that they had, but this is being skilled, and you could be learning something new, and it may be a little challenging for you, but you're climbing towards success here. You have this Six of Wands. Your desires are within reach. In this particular card, this person is reaching for their desires. Three of Pentacles under there. I was just gonna get to that. There's a fated meeting here. This is a new person. And it's almost like, see, if you don't release what is over here, even though it makes you sad, okay? If you don't release it, then you're not going to have the opportunity when one door closes, another one opens. You're not going to have the opportunity here to meet this new person or to experience this new thing that is going to raise your vibration. Raising your vibration is about releasing negativity in your life. And I feel like that's what happened here. Unfortunately, it seems like whatever it was, it has made you sad. But if you persevere, you are going to overcome this problem. I do not feel like you're going to be returning to the past here. I do feel like it is over, but I feel like you're questioning it, almost like a little bit of confusion. Should I, reach out? Should I communicate? Should I see if this person wants me back? Should I try and get my old job back? Should I move back to my old house? I think I already said that. But whatever it is, you're supposed to be where you're supposed to be. Even if it doesn't seem so pleasant right now, there is a fated meeting here. Or this could almost be like someone being discovered. If you're having trouble finding a job, that is changing. If you're having trouble finding a place to live, that is changing. If you are single and you are missing this person that you were in a relationship with, that is changing, okay? Things are like the light at the end of the tunnel is now here, and you're seeing this smoother road ahead, all right? Let's get an additional angel message for you. I feel like a person that is coming in is going to raise your vibration. I also do, on a side note, this is something that I would only say in a personal reading, but I see that someone's medication has changed here, and now you're feeling better. I feel like the medication may have been bringing you down in some way or making you feel tired. You are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you. So see, it's exactly, there's something here that's over. It's not going to be rekindled. It's not going to, it's just done. Things have changed. Things have changed suddenly, and it seems like you're having a difficult time accepting it. But call upon the angels to comfort you and guide you, which is the confusion for me, because I feel like you're like sitting there and you're saying, well, that thing ended in my life and nothing new is coming in, so what am I supposed to do now? Here's your new thing right here. This is changing. This is fated, a fated meeting, fading communication. Faded could be anything. You could be at a grocery store shopping and start talking to the person in line in front of you, or you could run into a friend while you're pumping gas, and they might say, hey, my company is hiring. Like there's some type of faded energy here. On the bottom of the deck, we have caution is warranted. Look deeper into this situation before proceeding further. I feel like that's the Hermit, because there's a very strong energy here of you wanting to reach out, or like they just keep saying, don't lower your standards. Don't call this person, don't contact this person, even if you're sad, like whatever they did or whatever happened, there's something here. It's like you gotta let go. This was very heavy for you. It was a heavy burden. Someone or something just required way too much effort. It's like you were bending over backwards to please someone, and they were just never satisfied. We do have a mature man here. So mature can just signify you, what's the word I'm looking for? Someone may be thinking about traveling here. This is all Jupiter's travel, and then this is researching travel, and then this to me would be moving. Someone may actually even be considering moving to another city or another state. But a mature man is someone who has grown from an experience. We have the spiritual growth there. The Hermit can signify an older man as well. Show me additional messages for Aries, please. Additional messages for Aries. A mature woman. Okay, and let's get one more. One more for Aries. There was like a lesson. That's what I was trying to say. A lesson over here. You're done with that cycle. Like it's completed. Okay? Toil and labor. I mean, there it is. So mature man, mature woman. I keep hearing child. I know that sounds crazy. I don't know. I feel like maybe you're in a relationship and you and your significant other were trying to help someone, or thoughts. You're in deep thought about this person or this situation or whatever this was that's over here. Okay, let's, they're telling you to be cautious and not get back into it. It was toil and labor is hard work. It's something that someone doesn't want to do. Show me advice for Aries, please. Let's get the advice for Aries. Do you have any additional advice for Aries? Advice for Aries. Thank you. 3 of Swords. Loving angels surround you to heal and comfort you. The sadness you feel, again, will fade away in time, and then you'll be able to see clearly how important this situation has been for your spiritual growth. Your soul is here, and it knows what it needs to do. You have the spiritual growth 3 times. So you went through something that was rather traumatic, and you're having a little bit of difficulty accepting it, but they're telling you that that was supposed to happen exactly as it was, and when you get to the other side, eventually you will be able to understand. Also, this wonder closes, wonder opens. The messages are pouring in, guys, and I can't get them out fast enough. I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself. If this person was still in your life and you were still so focused on putting all your effort into this person or this situation, you wouldn't experience this fated meeting here. And that's when you're going to understand why this happened, because it sometimes it takes a year or 2, and you're going to be like, oh my gosh, if I was still doing this, I never would have had this opportunity. I never would have discovered this about myself. I never would have realized that I had this skill. Like, you're on the way to success here. Take the time you need to forgive yourself and others so you can embrace the future with joy. There's just something that there's a broken heart here. I don't know if it's you or it's the other person, but there's something here that ended, and I feel like they keep saying traumatic. This is the Knight of Wands. You're blessed with so many wonderful things to do. It would be great if you could take the time to make a plan first, but you probably don't have time. Get busy, follow your instincts, and have fun. You or someone you meet, you're going to meet a new person here, is very self-assured, capable, and enthusiastic, and can do anything with a smile. All of a sudden, things are going to like fly forward, like very quickly, because this new person is coming into your life. The Knight of Wands is also my new direction card, okay? So you're going in some type of new direction here. It's okay. Even if you're at a time of rest, relaxing, meditation, whatever it is, things are going to speed up, all right? Your intuitive abilities are very accurate right now, so you can trust your guidance to lead you in the right direction. Follow your own insights over the advice of others, and don't allow fear or worry to guide your way. It may be best to keep your secrets to yourself for now. There's this secret here again for you. I know this was in your last reading, Aries. There's something that you are manifesting over here. I feel like you already know what it is. I feel like you're not telling anyone. So maybe you're planning on quitting a job and starting your own business. There's definitely something here that it's like a plan that you have because you're sad and you're bored and you want something more. All right, that's the Moon card, Cancer energy. Okay, I'm going to pretty much leave that there. You will be victorious. You will be successful. You will be recognized for whatever this is, okay? I'm going to do an Angel Answers segment. I'm going to lay 3 cards down. You can ask 3 questions. You can ask 2 questions. You can ask 1 question. Pick your numbers in accordance with your question. And I'm going to pretty much leave that there. Show me the answers to Aries questions, please. The answers to Aries questions. Kind of like to leave the Angel Answers part up to you because it's going to be different for everyone in many different ways. I had a very similar reading for Aquarius. There's not any Aquarius. Take action, success, it's up to you. They all fell out, but we're not taking them. We'll take this one. All right. So take action is the Knight of Wands. On the bottom of the deck is for everyone. Look at that. Take action. That wanted to come out, huh? All right. Answer 1, answer 2, answer 3. Here are your answers. Aries. Abundance. There's something better. This card is so important in this reading. I mean, I can see it. It's right here. Just stop looking at the empty cups and start looking at this. Unlikely. It's unlikely that whatever this is, why you would even want to go back to this, I don't know. This seems like a very difficult energy or a very difficult person or a very difficult job. It's unlikely that there's going to be a reconciliation here. You need to move forward and get over something. And sometimes that takes time, I understand. I'm not telling you, get over it and move on. But that's what you need to do. You need to take action in this new direction. All right, I'm going to pull one final message for you from the Quantum deck. What do we got? Professional assistance. I saw that. I feel like somebody's learning something. Page of Wands, Magician, Ace of Wands. You may be getting a teacher or you may be getting advice from someone. I like to read these from the book, guys, so let's read it. I think People is back here. You think I would know this book by now. You do it all the time. Let's see what this says. So this could be a job. Someone may be starting their own business here, and it's really, really struggling to get off the ground because there's a lot to learn, or maybe you're building a website. I feel like you're working really hard. Expert support. A man and a woman, okay, we have that man and that woman there, are working together. These people are experts in their field, and you can rely on them for their advice. The potential for great assistance is open to you now, so don't hesitate to pursue it. Look at your life to find the areas where professional help might be required. That's what this caution is about over here. There's something that you may be thinking about taking action on, and you need more advice. Like, don't just jump right into something. I'm kind of feeling like that. All right. An accountant can assist you with your business. A broker might be able to answer an important investment question, and a lawyer may be necessary to settle a dispute, whether recent or long-standing. In the upright position, this card could also indicate a new direction in your career. Boom. You may be drawn to helping others in a professional capacity, whether it's business or law or party planning or coaching. If you've been thinking about becoming a professional assistant of some kind, now is a good time to start. So you've definitely started something over here. I feel like you know what it is, but I do feel like you are not sharing it with others at this time until you're ready. Okay? I am going to leave that there, Aries. I do feel like you will be very successful, very abundant. You will be noticed for all of your hard work and efforts. Just keep going where you're going. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Good luck with your situation, and I will see you soon.